name is Human. With me. I am the two-way boss trader. I'm here to explain this simple strategy which I promise my people. Now, what are we looking at here? We want to look at a simple strategy you can also apply and make money. So whenever I drop I tell you to do something like buy and all those stuff, all you have to do is to follow it accordingly. Now, I believe you already know how to follow your MT4, your MetaTrader 4, MetaTrader 5. So I'm using MetaTrader 5. That's why you see I have it display on two on time mode, so I can open two different pairs at the same time. So now, what are we looking at? We are looking at when to enter this trade. But the first one we have to look at is our indicators. So what are the indicators? Let's go there. Discover that we have moving average 5 exponential. Then we have moving for average 20 exponential. Then we have moving average 200 exponential. So with that one, we are done. That's the same thing that is on both windows. Now with these moving averages that we have on the windows, we can now begin to take our trade. I want you to understand one thing. According to my mentor, never you trade against the 20. Never you trade against the 20. And for you to establish your trend from any time frame, these moving averages, they work. Any time frame. They don't choose time frame. I was opportune to be trained on DMA hack and all that. Golden Peep generators and their crew. You discover that the indicators, they tell you that each indicator has each time frame has its own indicator. The moving average will be given different values to be able to interpret it accordingly in that time frame. But with these moving averages, this is general. All time frame, the same moving average, you get result. So when you are applying it on 1 minute time frame, whatever trade it generates for you are valid. On 5 minutes, 15 minutes, 30 minutes, 1 hour, whatever the time frames. Then the next thing you have to learn to know how to trade these moving averages, price action is to go to the higher time frame. So since we are going to be looking to get opportunity to trade on daily basis, we'll be using 1 hour time frame. So in the 1 hour time frame, what do you see? You discover that the moving average are below 200. That's the first thing. Below 200. You see that 20 is below 200. So in this one, let me change 200. Let me change the color for 200. So let's make 200 to be green. Let's make it to be green. So excuse me. Now you discover that the moving averages, you see it, they are all below what? 200. So the moment they are below 200, you don't have any business buying. You are only selling. You are only looking for sell opportunities. If you want to trade against the general trend, you can use the 5 and 20. But to be on a safer side, the safest trade are the selling trade. For instance, look at this place. The moving averages are below 200 here. So since they are below 200, you discover that you cannot begin to take any trade on this zone. This zone. What are you looking for? You are looking for a sell trade. And since you are looking for a sell trade, watch it. You discover that the 5 moving average is above the 20. This is the 5 here, the blue line, and this is the 20, the red line. So the 5 is above the 20. The 5 is above, let me mark them, 5, and this one is 20. 5 is above the 20, and this is the 200. So 5 is above 20. So as 5 is above 20, it's telling you that the trend is correcting. Then you now discover that later the 5, sorry, the 5 came below the 20 here. The 5 came below the 20. As the 5 came below the 20, what will you be doing? As here now, this is 5, this is 20, and this is 200. So discover that 5 is below 20, telling you that the trend is now bearish. The only trade you look for at this point, remember, 20 is below 200 and 5 is below 20. So the only trade you take right now will be what? The sell trade. And what are your entry points? At this opportunity, your entry point for you to be able to maximize it, for you to enter well, just wait for green candles. Wait for what? Green candles. I am giving you this secret for free. I teach it as part of the learning process in my mentorship program, or you are getting it for free now. So you discover that at this level, sorry, at this level, the 5 is below 20. Now, watch out for green. Where are the greens? This is a green. This is another one. These ones are another one. These ones are another one. These ones are another one. So what do you do when you see the greens like this around the 5? When the green comes to the 5, boom, wait for a red candle. You see, this place, you see green, then you see another green, then followed by red. As you see that, you can open your trade and place your stop loss above the previous high. Get it? So remember, the trade moved like this. It moved like this, came like this, it moved like this, came like this, it moved like this, came like this, moved like this, came, so like that. This is how the trade moved. So what are you looking for you to pinpoint your entry? You wait for the green to be overshadowed by the red. So this place, see this red is overtaking the green to the red side. As that happens, you open your trade, your sell. As you open now your sell trade, then the next thing is you place your stop loss at the previous high. The previous high. So that's what you do. You place your stop loss there. Then another opportunity you can enter with again is when this red overshadows this green, or it did not. Did it? No. So you've gotten what? One entry. Then we are waiting for another entry. This one too, it did not. So you are not entering again. Then this one did not. They were equal. But this one overshadowed and came below this resistance, this support level. So this place now is now becoming your what? Support, because it has been dancing around that region and now it has broken it downward. So this becomes your signal. As that closes, you can open your sell and place your stop loss at the previous high here. Then your entrance will be here. Then what do you see? What do you see? You see, it came straight down came straight down. The trade came straight down. That is the power I said I am going to give out to you for free today. See it? It came straight down. Now, watch what happened again. Watch it. I hope you are following. Now, as it came down here, then it bounces. There's a pullback, which is reversal. Just monitor. You discover that it is trading above the 5. As it's trading above the 5 here, it's telling you not to go in again, to wait. Then you discover that it could not break 20 here as the price push above it but closes below the 20. That is another trigger. But your confirmation is this bearish candle taking over, overpowering the green candle. This is the green candle. So this red overpowering the green is your entrance. So what do? You take your trade at the close of the red candle because you are taking sell. Then your stop loss at this point will be at the above this resistance level. This is the immediate resistance level. So what do? Your trade is going, and what do you see? Discover that you are going straight up to profit. Then we are not done. It continues like that. Then these are entries. I'm giving you the entries. The entries. This one is continuation here. Trade continuation. Sorry. Trade continuation. You have trade continuation here. This is trade continuation. Then this is correction. This side is correction. And this one is another continuation. This is another continuation. You see it? This is another continuation. And you discover that you can see that I'm in this trade right now. I didn't even enter on time. So as the normal entering point is supposed to be here, when this green candle was overpowered by this red. So as that happens, I was supposed to enter here, but I wasn't around. I wasn't around. So seeing it, knowing that, then your stop loss will be above here. Knowing that the trade was still valid, I had to enter, and you can see what it has done. So right now you begin to look at exiting. The moment you have one powerful bar, you can exit. That's what I tell my students. You can exit. Then these are entry system. Once you have taken, you can decide to go. Then let me give you a system that you can use to exit. Either you use parabolic SAR. Parabolic SAR. When you have the opposite SAR, you can close your trade. If you don't do that, then you can use excuse me. You can use stochastic oscillator to exit. You see it? Stochastic oscillator 833. Low and high, simple. Then you use it to exit. And how will you use it to exit? When it is here at the oversold level, you wait and make sure that it is coming to buying. That is, this tiny blue line that looks like green will begin to across cut across the red. That will be your perfect exit for the trade. So what have I done now? I've showed you how to enter and how to exit, when to enter. When did I say you enter? Look for, once you have put your indicators like this, your 5, your 20, your 200, for selling, make sure the price is below your 200. Once the price is below your 200 and below your 20 and 5, what do? Look for where the bearish pressure overpowered the bullish. That is where the selling candle was bigger than the buying candle. Let me make it larger here. You see that? So the bearish candle here, this is the buying candle, and this is the bearish candle. You see, it came below it. So as this one closes, you open your sell here and check it. The price is actually below your 5 and your 200. So your 5 is below your 200, your 20 is below your 20, and your 20 is below your 200. So they have aligned, they have agreed that it's pouring down, it's going down. So for you to enter rightly, it must be when the red has overpowered the green. Pay attention to that. It is very important. It is going to save you a lot. So now let us come and look at the buying side. And remember what I said about exit. I said then I also showed you where you put your stop loss. So I'm not leaving you without that. You put your stop loss immediately above the previous high. So you are not losing more than this. That's what you are not losing more than. And you can see already we've made more than times 2. Get it? We made more than times 2. Then I've also told you that you can also use your stochastic as your exit. So the moment your stochastic, the two lines, they cross upward, you exit your trade. You can see here now, they crossed upward here. Here, they crossed upward. While here, they crossed downward. Here, it crossed downward. Here, it was doing correction. So you don't take those ones. So make sure when you want to exit, it should be at, for selling exit, to exit at around this 20 region. When it has entered the 20 region and is now from the 20 region, below the 20 region, going back to the going back above the 20 region, that's when you close it. So that is for that. Then the same thing is applicable to the buy. You discover that your 200 in this place, your 200 here is above, and your uh 20 and 5 are below. So what do? Are you taking any trade? No, I'm not taking any trade. Then now observe something. At this point, your 200, your 20 came above your 200, which signifies bullish pressure. The moment your 20 goes above, sorry, but the moment your 5 goes above your 20, it signifies a bullish momentum. So it means you are having more buyers in the market. So what do? You begin to look for where the selling candle will be overpowered by the buying candle. You see it? See it? See it there? That's the selling candle. Then see the buying candle. The buying candle overshadows it. So what do you do after that? You choose and place your trade. Immediately that buying candle closed. As it closes, you open your trade and you see what it has done. Then, like I said, you place your stop loss at the previous low resistance. That's the bar before the selling candle that closed. The low, that's where you place your stop loss. You look at it now, you see that you have made more than times 3. That's how it goes. So what do we do next again? Another thing you can do is, after getting, for you to get good signals, remember this one was done on an hourly time frame. Start your analysis from hourly time frame. Start it from hourly time frame. This trade you are seeing here, I could still enter because I applied the dual trading 2.0's upgraded version strategy. That's why I see I could enter this one here. That's the I could enter this one here, and also I could enter this one here. Why? Because my strategy tells me that I am very good to go. So after checking it from this 1 hour, that is buying, it's a buying market. Like if you look at this place now, let me just show you something here. This tutorial. So I don't want you being stranded. No. When you look at this place now, you discover that there is a bull candle that has overshadowed this selling candle. See, the first one did not overshadow it, but the second one was momentum. My mentor calls it elephant bar. So the moment you see elephant bar followed by a bar like this, then you know the pressure is high. So that's why I see the moment it came across, the moment you saw it, or the moment I see it, I had to drop down to, sorry, I had to drop down to the lower time frame, like the 15 minutes, the 5 minutes. So you see now I use the 5 minutes. So I had to drop down to the 5 minutes. So what did I do? In the 5 minutes, discover that the trade already had the 20 crossing the 5 the 5 moving average crossing the 20 moving average. As that happens, I have to wait to have a counter, which is this. So immediately after the counter, followed by a green, and this green was upon the 5 AMA, signifies that the bull have resumed. So that's why I could open this trade, and if you observe it, you discover that there was no drawdown. It did not go down. Now it just shut up. Now this is where you are supposed to put your stop loss, where this cross line is. That means this exact candle, let me use the arrow point, supposed to place your stop loss at the bottom of this green candle and check the trade. See that it is still running. So I did not use this method. I don't even use this method again. I now use the version 2.0 of the dual trading. 2.0 of the dual trading. That's what I now use to take my trade, because with that one, when I just come on within 5 minutes, sorry, within a minute, 30 seconds, I see my trade, just like I've explained here. So where are we so far? See what we have gotten from this trade. This is what we have got it. So I have to screenshot it for my people to screenshot it. So this is it, guys. Go and practice it. If you have questions on this, don't come ask me question on dual trading. No, I won't answer unless you are in my mentorship. If you want to be part of my mentorship, then you can come and ask me. You can come DM me to join the mentorship. Also, don't forget, guys, I want you to share my video. I want you to subscribe to the channel. So, like I said, I don't use this method anymore, but as people are telling me, oh, give us something that can also make us money. So, this is why I've given you guys this one. You can see now that I'm cleaning them off my chat. So, when I'm when I off it now, I'll now put my dual the 2.0 system on the platform. So I begin to monitor trade from there. So thank you. Subscribe to my channel, distribute it, and DM me if you have any question on the strategy I just taught, the 5 EMA, 20 EMA, and 200 EMA, how to trade it, how to exit it. Ask me any question on that one, I can answer. But for the 2.0 dual trading system, for you to ask me question on it, you have to be part of my mentorship program. It is not expensive. I'll advise you take this promo period, this 50% discount period to be part of it. Thank you guys. Enjoy the rest of your days. Thank you.